guys, we are out in the El Camino, and today I'm gonna baseline, for lack of a better term. I'm gonna baseline the car. We're gonna see what this thing can muster up for a 0 to 60. I'm not gonna do a quarter mile, but I am gonna do a 0 to 60 so that we can just kind of get a better idea of what to expect as we do a couple more mods to it. So let's see what she can do. This is a completely stock 305. Okay, here we go. Let's see what she can do. 0 to 60. She's spinning. Man, she just smoked the tires. Second 0 to 60 there. Let's try that again. She was just spinning one tire the whole time. Okay, here's attempt number 2. See if we can do it a little better. So a 949 0 to 60 there. So a little bit better. Not too bad. 949. So that's a pretty good baseline. I don't think we can get much better with this one tire fire. Not great, but we did go 949 0 to 60. So nine and a half seconds is probably about as good as you can do with this. It just spun the tire. We're gonna go ahead and put a posi in this thing, so that should change things significantly in our favor. So stay tuned for that. Can't really expect much out of these old cars, that's for sure. But they are classic and they are a little different, so you gotta kind of enjoy them for what they are. And now I'm just gonna take a nice little cruise and enjoy this thing. It's an interesting car. They have a 4-barrel carburetor on them from the factory. It'll make a ton of power, as you can see. But if we can get that 0 to 60 anywhere down towards the 6s, I think we'd be doing something right, even with this minuscule power plant. So let's see what we can do. We'll continue to mod just light stuff. I'd like to see that increase in performance. It doesn't have to be crazy, but out of the hole, we want that out of the hole acceleration to be a little bit better. I cannot get on the pedal at all with this thing. As soon as you floor it, it just smokes that one right rear tire. So that's significantly hindering our ability to accelerate. So let's go from there and see what we get. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna cruise around a little bit and enjoy this car because, God, it's just a beautiful day and there's nothing better to do than take your classic car out on a beautiful day and just cruise around and enjoy it. So I totally forgot, I wanted to try one more thing. I've got this air cleaner lid that basically gets rid of the stock one and allows it to breathe. I just want to see if it makes any difference at all. So we'll pop that on real quick and see. I'm not expecting much, but it opens up the air filter so it can breathe a little more. So let's see if it makes any difference at all. All right, 0 to 60 with the open air cleaner lid. See if it does anything. What do you guys think? Let's see. Spin. 3.6, 0 to 6, I'm sorry, 9.3. I'm so used to faster times. 9.3, 0 to 60. So the air cleaner lid mod, it works. I'm gonna make another run. We'll double that up and see what happens. Maybe that was a fluke. All right, attempt number 2, 0 to 60. Open air cleaner lid, super mod. Let's see what happens. All right, 9.3. Still not getting any traction, but it's definitely better. I'll say that. So, hey, I'll take gains where I can get them. Pro tip for all you guys out there, you want to get a couple of tenths off of your 0 to 60, change your air cleaner lid. So there you go. A very modest time, but a very original stock car. So we're looking at a 9.3, 0 to 60, flat footing it. There's no traction. No traction is the best way to put it. It's like ice. You just floor it, tire spins. So I was pedaling as little or as much as you could to get it to hook up and then getting into it. Obviously that is severely hurting the 0 to 60. And I know that the posi is gonna help. So we have a posi unit coming with 373 gears, in case you didn't hear in the other video, from our friends over at Quick Performance. Hopefully that stuff will get here this week. We can throw that in and we'll get back out there and see what she does. Same tires, same everything else. All we've done is, what we're going to do is the gears and the posi. And that posi is key, because even if we did gears alone, it's still not gonna help because we're just gonna spin through second gear then. So at least with the posi, we'll be able to get power to both rear tires, and that's gonna help out our launch. So let's see what that does. Again, basic, super basic car. I'd love to see a 6-second 0 to 60 with this car. I think that would be fantastic. It would feel amazing. It would be fun on the street. Not trying to win any races unless it's against a fellow street car that we just pull up next to. I'm not trying to impress anyone really, just trying to have some fun with this thing. And you can do the same thing if you follow what we're doing. So let's see what that does. Obviously we have some big plans for this car otherwise. When I say big, we've got other plans for this car that are gonna be down the road, but one step at a time. We're gonna see what kind of performance we can get out of this little El Camino and just enjoy it along the way. So if you have an El Camino or if you have a G-Body, something in the same era, 305, copy it. And if you have a Monte Carlo SS, you already have 373 gears, I think, at least some of them. And we're basically just doing some old school tech to this car that should translate to some good gains. We've done it before. I've done it before on other cars in the past and had good luck. I actually had a 78 Monte Carlo. I had an 86 Buick T-Type. So this is my third G-Body. And I love them. They're just analog, old school. You don't have to worry about the technology going bad on you. You can replace everything pretty cheap. You could do, it's carbureted, so you can do all the basic old school Chevy small block stuff. They all fit. Every Chevy small block from that Gen 1 era, all the parts are interchangeable. You can fit them on any car, any motor, as long as you have a Chevy small block. So the 305 gets a horrible reputation, and I don't think it deserves it. I think there's some get in it. So we're gonna play around with this setup a little bit before we go crazy and swap it, and we're gonna see what we can do. Like I said, I think my goal for this car is going to be a 6-second 0 to 60, maybe a 13-second quarter mile. Dare I say it? That might be something cool. I mean, that was getting it back then. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can muster up out of it. I hope you guys are enjoying this content. I hope you guys are enjoying the El Camino. We'll get back on the RC car soon. I'm still waiting for that battery. FedEx duped me. I'm going to show you guys why you can't trust FedEx. And you should definitely choose someone else for your shipping needs. I'm waiting for this battery coming from Max Amps, and it says scheduled delivery Friday, October 8, 2021, before 8 p.m. on time, according to them. And then right now it is 7:59. So I'm gonna hold this here as it goes through 8 p.m. And I'm pretty sure that this package is not gonna make it. So there you go. 8 p.m. it just clicked over. Let's go ahead and refresh this. See what it says. Oh, what do you know? Potential delay. FedEx is a joke. This is a 2-day package we paid extra for to get here on time, and it is late. I just spent 30 minutes on the phone talking to some person in India as they explained to me that my package was still on time and that they had no reason to believe that it wasn't going to be on time. What do you know? I don't know why FedEx guarantees 2-day packages when they can't deliver on time, but this is a sham, and I'd like to have my money back, so you should too. God, I'm telling you, man, FedEx is horrible. And that's about it. So hope you guys are having a good weekend. We'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. I'm excited for the El Camino stuff. It's going to be a blast.